Hello all. So in this lecture we are going to see how to perform simple IO operation with the basic text files. So this can be extended to some other type of file formats like XLS, docs, anything. But you have to add additional libraries for that we will see in upcoming sections. Now if I want to open a text file, I will create a variable file1 in that I will try to open the text file sample.txt. So if you run this, it will throw an error because I haven't created a text file. Our text file doesn't exist in this directory. You can see this is where my kernel is running, or in other terms you can say the .py script is located in this directory. So if you want to open this text file without pointing any directory, you just have to save the text file here in the same directory. So this is the directory. So here I am going to create a new file, new text document. So here I will just create sample.txt, open, and I will make line 1, line 2, 3, and etc. Okay, so this is my text file I just created now. So I will save this. So now if you want to open the file which was already created, you have to just run it, and here you can see there is no error. It means the file is opened and assigned to file1. So these are the methods associated with files. If you use read, you will have to print it. So if you run this, you can see the contents of the file. I have created this within the sample.txt file. So here I am assigning and here I am reading. So the contents of the file are clearly visible now. This is read function. There is another command, use read lines. You will get the contents of the file in a list format. So here it will read as a string and you will get each line as a string. One of the benefit of this, you can use indexing to change the particular lines correspondingly. So that we will discuss later. And another thing I want to mention here is, here I'm just opening the same file which is in this directory. So if a file is located in some other directory, you can just paste the path here. Normally if you copy from File Explorer, you will get only a single backslash, but if you use single backslash in Python, it may think of an escape sequence. Here you can see it's getting only the first letter and remaining all it's thinking as a escape sequence. So you have to use double backslash to mention the path. Now if you run, you can see the same result here. So by using this method, you can use files located at different file locations and open and read it. So if you want to delete this file, you can't, because it will show that file is already opened in some other application. So that is our Python here. For that, you have to use file1.close. So this function will close the open file here. After you reading the lines, you have to close the file. This is the thing you have to note now. So once it's closed, now you can delete this file. Yeah. So now instead of using this method, we can use with method. What you have to use with open sample.txt as here you can give your variable name file1. So what it does is it will open your txt file and assign it to variable file1. This is more or less similar. So here you can see with open and this is the variable name and you have to use semicolon and hit enter. So now you can see indentation. What does it mean? It means it you have to use indentation for reading and closing the file. This variable name will be within this indentation. So if you run this, you can get the result. In open method, if you see, you can hit here. So here you can see the format, the open command. So here is the file name, it can be anything, and you can use mode equal to read or write, or there are a lot of modes. First we will see one by one. So here I'm opening this text file in read mode. So you can only read the contents of the file. Here you don't need to close the file, it will automatically close it. So here you can see the contents of the file is read now. So the next mode is, for example, if you use W mode and use read command, it won't work. It will throw you an error. You can see the file is not readable because you open the file in write mode. So there are 5 different modes: read, write, append, and you can open a file for both reading and writing. That is you R plus and W plus for writing and reading. What W will do is it can able to create a new file, or it will overwrite the existing file. So now you can see you can read the file also using R plus mode. If you W plus, for example, if I'm creating sample one, this file doesn't exist in that folder. If you open in W plus mode, it will first create the file there. Here you can see the file is created now, and then we are reading the file. But the contents of the file are empty, so we are getting nothing here. So let's go one by one. So we will go again from read mode so that it will be clear for you. I'm just reading the file, not this file, the one we created already. I'm reading now. The contents of the file are empty here. In one, line two, okay, I'll just save this file. Now I will close it. Now I will run. So here you can see the contents of the file are read now. And if I use mode A, like list, it will append a new line to the end of the text file. What it means is normally after reading the cursor will be pointing here, so it will append from here. So you have to start with new line \n or else it will start printing here. Let's see it now. File one dot write. You can use line 3 and new. So if you run this, okay, it's not readable now. I will cut it. So it's run now. So you have to open the file again in read mode so that we can read it now. If you run this, you can see now the line 3 is added here. It's added 3 times because we run that many times. We haven't used \n so that it added because the cursor is located here. So I will delete this, save. Now let's do it proper. Here you need to use \n, and if you run this, you can see line 3 is added here again. So that's the append mode. Then at last we will see write mode. Here I will give some dummy name, recipient name, but you can see the file is not there, but I am opening it in write mode. So what it does, it will first create the file, then it will add the line 1 added new. It will add it here. So if I run this, you can see line 1 added new. The file will be created in this folder and the line will be added here. So that's it for this lecture. Meet you in your next useful video. Thanks for watching.